Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Riley and I am only one half of Friendly Genly. If you're new here, I would love to get to know you and connect with you in the comment section below. I am making videos every single week on Monday morning Korea time. But anyway, I am posting videos every single week to help you come to Korea or another country to teach English. Or if you're just interested in what life is like in Korea, I am here to share my life with you, as well as Jenna. Our name is Friendly Genly because Riley and Jenna together, or Jenna and Riley together, makes Genly. And we stream on Twitch 4 days a week together, and it is a good time, so that's where that name came from. Anyway, this is a ridiculously long intro, so let's get into the video. This is probably one of the most common questions that I get, and it is, do you have to speak Korean to teach in Korea? The answer is no. They actually prefer that you don't speak Korean because it forces the students to rely on the English that they know to communicate. It also makes me only be able to speak English to my students. In my classroom, my students actually get in trouble if they speak in Korean, and they are only allowed to speak English in my classroom. Now, does that always happen? No, it doesn't always happen. But to communicate with me effectively, the students have to use English. So I think that is the idea behind it. I think that learning Korean or, the language of the country that you're moving to is helpful for your sake. For you making your life easier while living there, like just learning the basics would really help you, just like in your day-to-day life. However, in the classroom, they prefer that you just don't. Now that we have that out of the way, that you don't have to speak Korean to teach in Korea, the other question that I get asked a lot is, what kind of education degree do you have to have? Do you have to have a teaching degree to teach in Korea? Again, the answer is no. I have a degree in Bible and theology and... Yep, that's my cats. I have a degree in Bible and theology and intercultural studies. I have a degree in Bible and theology and intercultural studies. I did not learn at all any techniques for teaching students. I did not learn anything regarding being a teacher while I was in school. However, the requirement is that you have a 4-year bachelor's degree from an English-speaking country. There are like a list of countries that Korea accepts teachers from, and I don't necessarily want to list it off the top of my head because I don't want to miss any countries. But if you are from a country that their native language is English, chances are that Korea accepts teachers from your country. I would like to add that I think that there are some schools that will accept an associate's degree or a 2-year degree, but I'm pretty sure that like most of the schools and the requirements for a lot of the recruiting companies are that you have a 4-year bachelor's degree minimum. So now you have the fact that you don't have to speak Korean, you have your 4-year bachelor degree. What else? Your first language has to be English. Now, I'm not sure if there's any exceptions for example, somebody who grew up in like another country and like as a child moved to, for example, America or the English-speaking country that they now live in. So you technically have 2 languages and you learned English as like a kid, but it's not technically your first language. I think that's okay, but you would have to explain your situation to the recruiting company, and then they would have to explain it to the school. And I think also if like you have your 4-year bachelor's degree from an English-speaking country and it's like you are fluent in English, I'm pretty sure like it's gonna be okay for you. So your first language is English, you're from an English-speaking country, and you have a 4-year bachelor's degree. Some schools require a TEFL or a Teaching English as a Foreign Language certification. There's other ones like ESOL. It's TEFL that most schools, if they require any type of certification, it's that. There are some recruiting agencies that require you to have a TEFL, and then there's some that don't, and I think it just depends on the schools that they work with and what those schools require. If you're concerned about it, the first step I would do is just apply to the recruiting company, and then they'll help you get the TEFL. It's better to do that anyway because they want to make sure that you are not getting, like, you're getting the actual certification and not something that, like, some people try to, like, scam you on the internet and, like, it's not really real. I just know that the recruiting company will recommend you the sites and, like, where you can get your TOEFL, and those are the ones that they accept. So it's better to wait anyway. And lastly, this is just requirements for basically just working in the country. You will need to get a visa and all the requirements and the paperwork that your country and the country you're going to have agreements on. Again, that is something that your recruiting agent will help you with. So don't worry about that. Just apply, get the process going. But those, obviously, the legal paperwork is something that you'll be required to complete. Then you're all set. Once you get all that done, basically, you're on your way to Korea to teach English. And it's freaking awesome. If you guys found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'm consistently posting videos every Monday morning in Korea. I would love to connect with you in the comments on Instagram or Twitter. I'm going to leave those links below. Also, I stream on Twitch 4 days a week. So if you would like, follow me on Twitch and I can talk to you face to face. Anyway, thank you again for being here and watching this video. See you next week. Bye, guys.